Welcome once more to Sessions with Auntie Mello. How has been your week? Today I'm coming with a topic, living beyond our means. I know it's a topic that has been spoken about a lot, but today I'm mainly targeting us as wives, the things that we want, the pressure that we put ourselves in, sometimes unnecessarily. I just want to get to the basics first, and we say, let's just start with the way we are living. We have chosen accommodation just because of maybe social status, maybe just because all our friends are staying in this neighborhood. You feel the pressure that I need to upgrade myself and move to this neighborhood. But guess what? This is the most terrible thing you can do for your family. We are not able to pay the rents. We struggle. Have you ever noticed how painful it is to pay monthly rents? 30 days later, you are looking for, is it 4,000, is it 2,000? And it's not there. The money is not there, but we are struggling to do it. And at the end of the day, are we happy living in that big mansion? We don't have a place that we call our own. Munoziva munhu werent haana basa nekuti waita problem pakati pemwedzi, haana basa nekuti hustle yako haina kuzobhadhara. All they want is their money at the end of the month. I remember at one time, there's a time that we would stay in places that we had rent at work, rent at the place where we were staying, and those rentals, we could not afford them. To tell you the truth, even buying groceries would be a task because marine ngeyaperera ku rent. You look poshy, you are driving poshy cars, his and hers, and amene zvazvinoita mweya wacho kana wakakubata, you go for cars that you can't even afford to service. Inopedzera yakusmoka because matadza kuimaintaina motikari here. But you are there. Let me go to little bits that women contribute in, besides us trying to be in poshy areas. We are there busy fighting. Now Smeg appliances are there. I need Smeg appliances in my house. I need a Russell Hobb iron. I need this. Yes, you are going for brands. But at the end of the day, do you have something tangible? My handbags, you have every label, you have it. We can name Fendi, we can name Fubu, we can name Gucci. You have everything in your wardrobe. Yes, you make sure that you have it, and you make sure they see that you have it. When we talk of hair, that's a story for another day. You have all kinds of weaves. But the truth of the matter is, are you able to make ends meet? There's a saying that says, stretch your legs according to the length of your blanket. Men, by nature, because they want to please and because they are providers, they will go with the flow. Sometimes they complain and they say, okay, you are buying too much, you end up hiding some of the stuff. I know of women who buy stuff and they don't show it for some time. Akatoviga kuti bhutsu yangu yandakatenga ndeti vakazviziva kuti ndabudisa bhutsu imwe vangatondituka because mumba hamuna chakati. Hausi kukwanisa kuafforda, life haisi kuita. You have taken your children to expensive schools. Some of it is so unnecessary. You can actually take them to public schools, to government schools, and still it will work out. But because uruda maintain a certain standard, social media hasn't helped as well. We are in competition because of what we are seeing. This one is looking this good, I need to look this good. This one is doing this, I need to do it. But pressure, I want to tell you that it's unnecessary. I want you to sit down and reflect. And it's okay to trim down. Yes, people will talk and say, vakabuda mumba vaigara muya, they are staying in a flat, vakugara mu cottage, varikugara mu this small house. But I want you to just make a calculation and say, pagore zvarapera, rent yabuditsa mari. Some people are not big with stands. I want to give you one foolish example. At one time we gathered money, and I was one person who used to say, andidi zvekutenga stand in Chivaka because I'm staying far. Vanhu vanondibira mari yecement, vanhu vanonyepa. So I wanted to buy a house. I wanted to buy a full house, already built. So at one time we got to a certain town. I won't mention it by name. We went and we looked. We saw this house. I didn't feel like I liked the house. For no apparent reason. I did not like the house. So we decided, no, we don't have any pressure. Let's take back our money and go. So we took our money, went back. Guess what? Inflation ndobva zvaikaita, mari ndobva yairodo, yakapera mari yese, matanta isa tichitifunga kuti tainvesta, mari yakapera, ikatadza kukwana kana motikari, kana kutenga anything. Why? Because we were foolish. I want to advise you and say, dzimba dzaunoti inini handidi imba yemulocation, handidi imba this high density. Sometimes it's okay for you to go buy that high density house. Kana mari iri kukwana ichikwana that small house. Buy that house. You will upgrade. You can put people to rent or you can sell it later, it will have more value. Ukazodziverenga kuti wakatenga stand, wakatenga this house there, ukadzibatanidza, you are able to buy a better house or to move into a better house. It's okay for you to be renting in a place as which is out tudzimba twangu tudiki turi kundipa mari iri kuita pay for this rent than for you to be this bougie and say I want to maintain my status. People must see kuti ndogara munzvimbo yakadai so at the expense of what? Mukanzi basa rapera haso yaramba kubuda mari dedhi vafaiwa kwavanga vari kana mucompany house mamuri kugara mamuri kufeel very comfortable mune malounge enyu too are fully furnished but it's not your house, it's not your place. Zvinhu zvikanzi zvashata, tomorrow we look at you and we laugh at you. Nyika haina tsitsi, it forgets kuti vaipota vachiuya kumba kwenyu ikoko muchivahosta, muchivapa chikafu chakanaka, vachifamba vachitaura kuti no, we have got a bridal shower, handitoitira kumba kwaningi, we have got this party, let's go and have it there. Asi hapasi penyu. The truth of the matter is it's not yours. Yes, you are driving that Porsche big car, but you are not affording it. Life haisi kukuitira. Just sit down, reflect and say, is it worth it? If it's not, let them laugh at you for going down, below the grade they expect and say, akamuva, akugara kumabvuku, akamuva, arugara kutafara. It's okay. They will laugh for a day. After 30 minutes, actually, vakatoona next thing, vakuseka. But what have you done? You have helped yourself. In your house, I want to say also, between husband and wife, identify who is the spender and who is the saver. In ndakamboita problem yekuti I am a spendthrift. I love spending, I love buying. But ndaiona kuti every time I would not give him money or I would say, let's not save daddy, save this money. Apana mari yaiseveka. Saka mukaramba muchita machongwe ekuti iwo kuti inini I am good with my money, I will keep my money. Uya achita I am good. Discover who has the blessing of keeping the money. Mumwe akabata mari shoma inotenga something valuable. Mumwe akaibata inopera isingakwanise kutarisa. Unotonyara kutaura kuti at the end of the day I bought this because there is nothing to show for it. So who is the saver in your home and who is the spender? You might help each other in that way, in that you will build a lot of things. You will have assets because you have just managed to compromise and to sit down. So I am saying, ladies and gentlemen, it's not worth it to keep on keeping up a show for people. It's just for a public spectacle, but guess what? Tomorrow they don't care about you. You get sick, you can't even meet the medical bills. Vanotokusekai mangwana hamuna maita ka funeral kenyu maenda kunopaka pakaruzeva motikari yenyu ka one room kaike vakutoshamisika kuti vanga vasina imba all this time. So it's so not worth it. So I say to you, please reflect and change your lifestyle. I love you a lot. Meet you next time.